to Ogman. The Hawks working the ball around. Now, here's Cheeks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Lewis comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Favors passes to Bird. Favors looking over the floor. Shoots over King. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Starting to pull out ahead off the back of some terrific offense.
They are firing on all cylinders, aren't they? Hard to get stops when they're playing with this much energy.
Banked in off the glass.
They finally get on the board. Boy, that's got to be a relief.
Woo! And no doubt hoping their offense flows a bit easier now that they've broken the seal.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Boston on top, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. The Hawks trail by 20. Inside. Here's King. Favors with the rebound.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot. But big time. Making a statement big time. My goodness.
Showstopper for sure.
Had the hang time and knew what to do with it.
It's tipped and stolen by Favors. Jacks up a 3. Good. Another from 3.
He's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Favors brings the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a reject.
Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in a state of disbelief.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
40 seconds left in the third.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
Cheeks against Lewis. Pass to Wilkins. Here's King. And the rejection by Favors.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Hawks ball.
There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pocket 2. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And it's Favors slamming it down.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
Here's King. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Favors. It's hauled in by Cheeks.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Boston's gone 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Favors can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks' ball. Wilkins passes to King. Back to Wilkins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The baseline jam. King's shot is off.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
What a game and moment for the...
And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers made. Another shot. There's another block.
The blocks keep coming from him. And that block has tied him for the most in a playoff game for this team.
Time and time again, he has bailed out this defense. In fact, his defense has him near the record for this franchise. And, of course, in the hearts of their fans. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Wilkins draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. He swipes the ball away again.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
He is just good. Another from 3.
What can you say but, wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the world. Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 34. Guys, what do you think?
You know, the game is clearly out of reach, but they still want to talk things over.
And Coach didn't call this timeout for this game. He called it so that they can be more focused and ready for the next one.
And so the Boston Celtics take the series and will continue.
They've got to be excited, but also a little relieved. So much pressure on this team from the media, the fans, and the players themselves.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
They can see the finish line, but this last hurdle will probably be their greatest test. I'll tell you what, though, winning the Western Conference Championship is a big victory of its own. No matter how this season ends, it's been a successful one for them.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals.